Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Riku and today we'll be testing the brand new iPhone 15 Pro Max's action mode up against the DJI Osmo Mobile 6 without the iPhone's action mode. The reason? Well, everybody knows if you record on the iPhone's action mode, it crops it out to 2.8K, and we want to try replicate this action mode using the DJI to record in full K silky smooth footage. On top of that, we will be also testing the action mode on top of the gimbal to see if we can get an even smoother shot. Now I know what you're thinking. Obviously a gimbal has a lot more functionality and it's not really a fair comparison, but I just want to make this clear. We're only testing the smoothness of the video, nothing else. Okay, so we made it to our first destination. Just sorted out how it's going to work. I'm going to take 9 shots in total. First one is where I walk with the phone alone on action mode, where I run with the phone on action mode, and then when I sprint with the phone on action mode. The same goes for with the gimbal, and then at the end of the day, putting the action mode and the gimbal together. So let's go. Starting off with just me walking over the bridge in action mode, the phone alone. Now we're just taking a normal run in action mode. Nou gaan ek sprint vandag. Now we're sprinting. Okay, gimbal tight. Okay. We are using the gimbal right now. This is 4K, 60 frames a second, and we're just walking. This is the jogging test. This is going to be the sprinting test. Whew. This is action mode with the gimbal. Just walking. Jogging with action mode and the gimbal. Sprinting in action mode and the gimbal. Okay, so wat het die gebeur? Okay, off to the new location. Let's go. Okay, we're in the next location. We're gonna do the same test, but just on stage right now. Let's go. This is the first test, just the phone without stabilization mode or action mode. Okay, this is me just jumping up the stairs real quick, normal phone. This is me walking in action mode up the stairs right now. Running in action mode up the stairs.
I'm not allowed to use this thing inside the mall. Okay, yeah, you can use the phone, not using this thing.
This is recorded with the gimbal, 4K. Running up the stairs with the gimbal in 4K. Walking up with action mode and the gimbal. Jogging up with action mode and the gimbal. Yeah, so they pretty much chased us out of the mall because we're not allowed to shoot there. But at least we got our shots, so. Alright, so it is finally the next day. I've been working a lot through all of the footage, trying to see what exactly the results are, and I'm here to tell you and take you through all of them. So this is, I call it the table of smoothness, or the smoothness table of test results, if you want to be precise. As you can see, I have a little bit of competition here. First of all, you'll see the iPhone on the left and the DJI on the right. So the first one says walking, then slow running and sprinting. So let's start off with the first one, the walking for the iPhone 2.8 action mode against the normal 4K recording in the DJI. I must say this one is pretty close, but at the end of the day, I'd have to give it to the iPhone. I feel like the iPhone was a lot smoother than the DJI, so that was a little bit of a shocker. But let's move on to our second test, the slow running test. So I must say the iPhone is hopping a lot around here. Not entirely sure, but the DJI seems to be a lot smoother. So I'm gonna give it to the DJI on this one. For our next test, this is the sprinting. I'm pretty interested to see this. So again, you'll see the iPhone is hopping around a lot more than the DJI. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna give this to the DJI. So our winner for this one must be the DJI 4K. And then here is a bonus clip, just what I promised. So we have the action mode on the left with the gimbal and the action mode on the right, both 2.8K. Let's watch this. So guys, I want you guys to give me a little bit more feedback on this. I'm not gonna make a call. Please leave a comment down below which one you think is smoother between this. The stairs test. So the first test we're gonna do is the normal iPhone 4K walking. So this will be without a gimbal or action mode. It will be the walking and the running one up against the iPhone's action mode, just to see the differences between the two. And then we'll dive down deeper into the action mode versus the gimbal, and then also that will be for walking and for running purposes as well. So let's dive into this, starting off with the walking. So this one is gonna be pretty simple. The smoothness of the walking is on the action mode is going to be better, but I just wanted to give this or show this as example, just so that we can kind of understand what this action mode is doing to normal footage. And then going to our next video, so you can see the action mode is already a lot smoother. You'll see the camera is jumping from left to right, and the action mode is actually compensating a lot nicer for that. So the action mode obviously wins this one again. The next one would be the action mode against the DJI 4K. So let's watch this one. Honestly, this one looks exactly the same. I can't really make a call on this, so I'm just gonna make them even, which is pretty interesting. And going on to the next one, which is the running test. Let's watch through it. Let's just watch it again. So the DJI is winning this, quite frankly. I'm not entirely sure why the action mode is. I'm pretty surprised at this result. So the DJI 4K won this stairs running test, which is the ultimate test for stairs, or for necessarily the gimbal. The bonus, and I want you guys to leave an opinion for me down below again. Which one do you think performs the best over these two? So on the left we got the 4K walking, and on the right we got the 2.8K running. So in conclusion, I think they are both equal in certain aspects, but if you do run a lot with your phone and you want silky smooth 4K footage, I think a gimbal is a great idea. Action mode is just not as smooth as a gimbal, especially on the stairs. So there you have it. Thank you for watching, guys. I'd appreciate it if you like this video, share it and subscribe, and then I will see you next time. Thanks.